At the United States starting lineup, Coach Mike Krzyzewski rolling out the same starting five. Kenneth Faried and Anthony Davis had so much success. They're the top two scorers for Team USA. Is on the Phoenix Suns roster. He will start at center, going a little big, getting his 7-footer in and going up against the bigs of the United States who've been so impressive through the first 4 games of this preliminary round.
Well, they really have, and we've talked about Faried and Davis, and then DeMarcus Cousins with another solid performance yesterday. And
so,
quite frankly, Mark, I think
overshot. Faried has the ball. U.S. trying to pick up the pace as Irving is fouled and will get to the free throw line.
When Alex was a young player, and you remember Patrick Beverly, who's now doing some
with the Rockets.
Yep. When Patrick left Arkansas,
an opportunity to play in this tournament or in the Olympics. And the second United contact from behind. Faried outlet for Rose. Rose against Kornienko, but a flush from Anthony Davis. Piece that he put out online speaking about what's going on in the eastern regions of Ukraine and how they finished in 6th in the Eurobasket last year as Klay Thompson hits. How big
the eastern part of the country, so that really weighs on their mind. Checkpoints and tanks and things of that nature, that's reality to them right now.
Natyasko was saying he's a Russian speaker. His nice job by Derrick Rose to get in.
Had the incentive to lose that game versus Slovenia today. Now instead, Lithuania now can win the pool and capture in the third-place games. That
was Ihor Zaitsev knocking in a triple there. Here's Rose up and under in the lane with a spectacular move. Derrick Rose, let's look at the numbers. Went for 23 minutes in the first game.
Yep.
The numbers not telling the story really, but they did decline the 3 games after.
He is just trying to get his rhythm back. That's really what this is. Advantage. Now, Team USA obviously is extremely talented and can win that game and likely will win that game. But talking about playing in Madrid in a gold medal game.
And then lost to New Zealand. That's another tough one. Now forcing Ukraine not only to have to win, which is monumental odds, but to not lose by too many points as Kyrie Irving hits the topside today.
Oh, they'll take it. They'll take it.
So if Mexico falls, it would be Angola who would head on to the round of 16 again. Knew he had missed, chased it down, saved by Harden. Long 3 for Curry, and he hits it. First U.S. lead since 2-0.
Ukraine, anytime you are in the bonus and get a chance to shoot a couple free ones, that's the rebound. A good kick out by Kenneth Faried. Steph Curry, who has not shot the ball well in this tournament. I'll take my chances with that look. One of the best shooters in the NBA and really in the world when he is there on these guys' bodies, and they pay very, very well.
Shorter season, more money.
Yes.
Equals smart decision.
Exactly. And shoe deal. Throw that in.
Here's Harden. Great fake over Kornienko and score the basket.
Okay, so this is the MO. Harden drives. He shows the ball to the defender, then swipes at it. Harden finishes the shot. Take a look right here. Puts that ball out for Kornienko to bait him to reach in. And then there's the contact and the foul. Textbook James Harden.
I was going to say there's not many better shot creators in the end.
Proven, but had they made a couple more shots, they're only 1 for 11. You know, this would have a different complexion this game.
Dabrchenko into a double team. Lipovy had it stripped away. Cousins came up with it. 7th steal. Scored divided by total points.
Exactly. Players of all time, but he's Ukrainian. He serves in parliament right now. He's the president of the Ukrainian Basketball Federation. And
Cousins cleaning up there.
Yeah, but Essendon State. You don't watch the fact that he guards Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, you know, James Harden. You don't appreciate this guy. You think of him more as a guy that's just a shooter and scorer.
Kenneth Faried with the elbow jumper.
Really, in terms of the half-court offense, there's not really a lot of continuity and flow. It's really pretty much one-on-one plays. Now, that time a drive and a kick and a dunk today. Again, he's a free agent looking for a home, whether it's in Europe or in the NBA.
10 points for Kotsov. Here's Curry, quick stroke 3, knocks it down. By Team USA, and they're just not getting that play in the preliminary round.
Got to tell you about something interesting that I saw on my Twitter at halftime. We'll get into it's a tweet from Goran Dragic, and he had to try to go ahead and win Pool D by beating Slovenia, and that would drop on
in first or third place in Group D as Harden gets the steal, the contact, and the basket. He'll go to the line. First and third.
The winner finishes first. The loser finishes second, so there's going to be a lot at stake as Harden scores in that game because the winner stays away.
Mexico or Angola, all games available live on ESPN3 and the Watch ESPN app. Here's Harden off the feed scoring.
The second half today. That was, in many ways, it is disgraceful, but it's the way pool play is set up, and at ankle sprain, and if Ukraine does manage to move on, interesting to see if he can a great accomplishment if they're able to get out of pool play.
Contact and the basket for James Harden. Will head back to the line, and there's Rudy Gay getting hit on his way up to the bucket. Mikhailuk bringing it up for Ukraine.
Sviatoslav Mikhailuk.
Ooh, already hell weak as he turns it over behind the back, and Harden finishes.
Hard to turn down Bill Self and all that great tradition.
Cousins on a great feed from Rose. Third quarter. Harden the lob, and Davis there to put it off the glass. Thompson on the drive, cut off. Rudy Gay, nice move inside, and finishing as well.
Quick jump by Rudy Gay.
Dominican Republic go head-to-head. So obviously one will be 3-2, the other will be 2-3. Off the steal, Davis. Ooh, a nice right-hand jam. That's what the crowd's been waiting for.
Burn pro.
Nice easy feed from Thompson to Davis.
Thursday.
But on the Spanish half of the draw, they don't have to leave Madrid after they arrive. As Klay Thompson knocks down a three.
But Team USA is going to need a balanced effort from that.
With a minute and a half to go, Mexico, a win would get them fourth place in Group D to face the United States next. Otherwise, Angola would be in position. Nice feed from Cousins to Fareed. Big to big for the score.
You know, Italy, France, you tend to have more success as opposed to, you know, thinking about how often you're going to get home.
Well, I'm glad you brought up the Skype on a steal by Kyrie Irving, who's going to take it all the way down for the stuff.
Of course, FC Barcelona Stadium.
Yes, great little stadium. Off another turnover.
Great little stadium of 100,000 plus.
That'll get the fans going. Rosen finding Irving, looking for Cousins. Gets him over Kropsov. Not there, but Fareed is from the weak side.
Right on made, the more offensive rebounds you're going to get. Now watch him start. He starts heading to the rim. There's no block out, obviously. But he smells the miss. And he cleans up the mess.
Right, not the entire pool.
That's exactly
just the
right. Because it looks to me right now that all three teams will be 1-1.
DeRozan gets the contact.
The campus, and he's got to catch up on his academic work. His English is great, by the way, and his mom and dad are teachers.
Well, Plumlee here in the final seconds, offensive board and stuff. Well, they got some rebuilding to do. No Joel Embiid.
Looks so much better with Ukraine at 71 than 68. If you're Mike Krzyzewski, they played as well as they could. They controlled the tempo of the game. It was good for them. Coach K got a chance to play a lot of people. You see right in the middle of your screen, that's the big guy in the Ukrainian shirt. That's Alexander Volkov. Very pleased with his country's performance today, Mark. Team USA moves on.
They do move on. Fran and I will have some final thoughts coming up. The United States with the win.